All right. Hi, everyone. This is Arjuna, aka Priestess, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of support with some of you guys dealing with warfare right now, okay? And this is regarding feeling fatigued. Now, for a lot of you guys that are going to be doing these, how to remember the tutorial that we did on Patreon the other day in terms of how to separate energy vampires, people who are trying to court you and stuff like that from your energy field. What is going to end up happening, it's just like detoxing from any type of drug or sugar, right? And even sex sometimes. You're going to feel a little bit like you're going to feel tired. You're going to feel anxious a little bit. You're going to even feel a little bit nauseated, okay? Because there's a whole level of toxic energy that's leaving your energetic field, all right? So you want to make sure that on top of, and that's a sign that it's actually working. If you're feeling tired after doing the removal and the banishing and things like that, that's a good sign. It's a sign that there's a heavy energy has left your energetic field, and now it's time to go in and do the deeper kind of repair and clearing and shielding and banishing. That's why I showed you guys how to do that sequence, right? So you guys want to make sure that now you're doing energizing things that are going to energize you. So that's reishi, drinking reishi, dealing with a matcha, even coffee. Coffee is it's a good energizer. But this is what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're also doing like coffee scrubs, okay? Or you can even add coffee to your spiritual baths. All right. Another thing too, you want to bring in. You want to make sure that you are bringing using things like Van in your bath. Yeah, Van in your bath, okay? And then also you want to make sure that you're paying attention to your chart and making sure that if you do have placements that, would make you susceptible to fatigue, like a lot of earth placements, then you're doing things to make sure that you're active, right? If you know that you have a lot of air in your chart, that means you need to start clearing out your energy field. We talked about this and how to deal with spiritual warfare based on your sign and your element and your planetary configurations. All right. And here, add matcha powder to a bath. Yes, definitely. Thank you for adding that matcha powder. Or you can even do green tea bags. Okay, adding bags of green tea, even bags of echinacea, any type of tea that comes in a little bag, you can add the little baggie to your spiritual bath to help you. Okay, so that's one of the things that I wanted to just give you guys, because I know that some of you guys are okay. Why am I feeling so kind of drained or tired? And that's because you separated the whole vampire from your field. Right. But what's going to happen to the individuals that were vampirizing off you? A lot of them are going to start to get sick, and some of them can even pass. In my situation, one of the karmics that was doing energy harvesting, my guides were like, we want you to, because you guys know I taught you how to pull your energy back, right? My guides were like, unfortunately, you have to do it in stages, because if you do it all at once, she can actually die. And we need her alive so she can go to prison. So I was like, fuck, it was really irritating, like having like a vampire, a parasite. But it was okay, because everything that they were doing was just poisoning themselves. And then I was able to banish them from my energy field. I did want to show you a spiritual warfare recipe that I have. And this is like a grapefruit salad that I make with grapefruit and mince, a little bit of black pepper and cayenne pepper, and then some almonds. It's really actually hella good. If those of you who are doing keto and you need to do into ketosis, you can use MTC oil, or you can even use any type of like high fat oil, or add avocados to add that for your keto. Okay, that's really going to help you. This is really good. I'm going to post a recipe on my board. Okay, so eating things like this, because grapefruits, they power up the solar plexus, and mint is good for banishing and for clearing, right? So you want to also eat your spiritual warfare support. They ain't fucking with me. This ain't meat. This grapefruit. You can chop up grapefruit, or you can even use oranges, add mint, black pepper, some cayenne pepper, or tamarind. This is like, if you're from California, you already kind of know these type of recipes. It's gonna help you sweat too, and it's gonna help from the inside, kind of like banish or remove a lot of that stuff. That's why you eat pepper in the first place. It helps. It's an internal detoxifier. Helps you get all that stuff out. And then on top of that, after that, you want to make sure you get in the sauna and stuff like that. So I'm going to put some more recipes as time goes on, my little spiritual warfare recipes. Make sure you get some of that too. So let's look. Dear right, loving ancestors, what messages do you have? Energy updates? For those of you who have been doing the separation and the clearing work, go on Patreon. I'm going to add more ingredients that you guys can go get. What messages do you have? Yeah, purified. Look. Yeah, it's done. That's why you guys are maybe feeling fatigue and things like that. Even after if you feel tired after doing certain clearing meditations, I would say that what you need to make sure that you do is wear like a black tourmaline stone and things like that on you as that's leaving, okay? But usually I don't ever get really tired after meditations. It's usually when I'm doing like the spiritual work to remove and things like that. But I will do like a so those of you who are on Patreon, do the aura fortification meditation, okay? If that's the case. But another thing could be that when you separate from the energy vampire, they get really upset and try to attack you too because they're losing power and energy. So be mindful of that. What messages do you have, please? You woke up so tired after doing the work? Yeah, that's why. It's okay. Trust me, that's a part of the process. So like I said, it's like detoxing. Those of you who like ever have detox from sugar or drugs or alcohol, you get tired first because your energy is learning how to be fueled off of a sustainable source. Because unfortunately, like when you get that type of work done on you, it's like the toxic energy, the devil energy that they send towards you. It kind of puts you in a heightened like anxiety and things like that. So you're kind of running on fumes. But we want to teach you how to run on steam and just run off pure fire. All right. You got the purified steam right here. What messages do you have? Breaking energy vampire bonds, spiritual warfare messages. Yeah, you got root chakra energy right here and cords. Exactly. This stuff is breaking, you guys. It's breaking, and these karmics, they're collapsing into their root chakra. Their chakras are becoming inverted and blowing apart, and they're getting stuck in their root. So just keep on doing your work, keep on doing your clearing. Another thing that I would suggest, the root is like food and things like that. Your physical environment. You want to eat light and keep your digestive system light when you're doing spiritual warfare. If all of a sudden you feel like you want to start eating hella much and smoking hella much after you do clearing meditations, that's a sign that it's working. It's the devil energy trying to get back in there and replant itself. Just keep on like clearing all that shit out. Yay, Luna Rain Tarot. Thank you for using the deck. Yes. So you guys are doing really well. Just keep on going. And I wanted to give an update because I feel like some people needed to know that that's why. Look at the bottom of the deck. You got red jasper vitality. So maybe you want to get some of that crystal too. What messages do you have? Clarify, purify. You got tree agate, inner strength. Exactly. You're doing well. Inner strength. This is another thing too. I will say doing core workouts, even weight training at the gym, taking a walk can actually help move it quicker. You guys are doing a really good job. Really. You're doing a really good job with the spiritual warfare, things like that. A lot of people succumb to this stuff, So the fact that you guys are doing work and you're feeling the symptoms, it's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. Trust me. You're going to feel withdrawals. You're going to feel a certain type of way. You're going to feel like, what the fuck? Because it's the same thing as detoxing from drugs or something like that. Clarify, purify. Clarify, purify, please. And tree agate, this is actually also really good for fighting off addictions. And for those of you who need addiction recovery support, there is a meditation on Patreon. On top of, I put a whole bunch of tools and things like that for you all. Look. You got lepidolite, serenity. Lepidolite is also a very powerful crystal. I got some shit coming for you, so just pause with that. Lepidolite, you can use that as well too. There's something about lithium. You guys can also use lithium to get your energy field back in balance because a lot of the times what happens with spiritual warfare, when you get attacked, it imbalances your chakras and things like that. But on the biological level, it actually kind of, because your whole body is made out of iron and minerals and salts and things like that. It creates an imbalance in your cellular salts. That's why for those of you who take in the astrology class, go look into that, right? I put a whole bunch of shit in there. And then also too, it creates it can create an imbalance, especially for those of you who have got crown chakra attacks. So you want to take lithium to create that balance again. You can buy lithium strips online. Yeah, holistic lithium strips. Kid the Misfit, yeah, you're welcome. And because some of these karmics are bipolar too. So that's another thing that this is telling me as well. They're gonna, because you removed your energy or you broke the cord of attachment or whatever, they're gonna start going fucking ape shit because they lost their energy source. It's like a vampire. It's like a parasite. Also, too, you guys need to make sure that you're cleaning out your gut, all right, with the root chakra energy. Clarify root. Yeah, you guys, azurite, psychic abilities. Yeah, your abilities are going to start coming back. You guys are going to start dreaming more. You're going to start getting more synchronicities, more downloads, and things like that. That's how you know what's working. Clarify cords. Clarify cords and binding. You got leopard skin jasper. Okay. Wow. If you have a goal you are after, keep it sacred by keeping a secret. This is the silence energy. This funny thing about this cord energy with these karmics, they feel like they're getting away with this shit, but it's not. What I am seeing though is whatever they were trying to build or prop up off of your energy is imploding. So you're going to see how their businesses implode. You're going to see their channel shut down or whatever. You're going to see their Instagram platform. Maybe these people have thousands of followers, but they only get like 3 or 4 or 5 likes. You're going to start to see that shit because they're imploding. The energy is being taken away from them. Hey, Mary Louie, what messages do you have? Clarify cord. Rompes out of way. Turtle agate boundaries. Exactly. And turtle agate is an ancestor stone too. And it says, I value my time and energy. I spend time with positive people or those who I can uplift. Get some tangerine oil too. That's another thing. You guys can also, that's why I kind of said to tamarind, because the tamarind is like, it's like pepper and salt made out of like tangerines, dried up tangerines. So but you guys can also eat tangerines or get tangerine oil too, because it brings in positivity. All right. So, are people in your life constantly dragging you down or draining your energy? Set boundaries. You guys may want to get this stone as well too. It looks just like the leopard skin jasper as well. I feel like that's what it was saying before. That's what I'm saying. Like boundaries have been set, you guys. That's why you're feeling that energetic pull like that. So keep on clearing out your auric field and things like that. And now you can start rebuilding. And you're going to see a lot of your works that you've been doing that maybe your works weren't going as well, or things were getting delayed or something like that. You're going to start seeing shit move full speed ahead. I'm going to keep it hella real with you. When I did the separations and I was sitting in the bathtub, I was literally seeing like these people like fall out of me, like in front of me, like fall out into the water. So it's like I'm standing there and like layers of these people are like falling out of me, bro. And I'm like, I didn't know how many people were corded in my energy field like that. This shit is really crazy. People are really fucking disgusting. I'm telling you. And when I say these people are depraved and they have no energy of their own, they're straight fucking vampires. They'll do anything for divine energy or try to emulate divine energy. These people are sick as fuck. I got grown ass bitches in my energy field. Like I showed you guys on the I did that whole energy harvesting video yesterday about the different witches. Those are grown ass fucking women doing this shit to me. And then I have a grown ass man that doesn't believe in spell work getting paid to do shit like that on me. And you want to know how I knew that this karmic masculine was doing that shit? Because in the dream state, I saw him he had my headscarf on his fucking head, and I was so pissed off. And that's how I was kind of realizing what was going on and how deep this shit was going. Trying to create cords of attachment, sending familiar spirits, all that shit is going return to sender, and it's breaking down. All right, y'all. So that's what I have for you, spiritual warfare messages. I hope you all enjoy your day. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.